Aloha YouTube, Capt. Dainko here. We're down in Dana Point. We're checking out a 2015 Cruisers Yachts 48 Cantius. This boat is one of a kind. It's been professionally maintained, shows absolutely perfect. Let's check this thing out. Alright guys, we are here. We're on the docks down in Dana Point. Walking up to the boat. First thing you're going to notice is that blue hull color. The gel coat is absolutely beautiful. It's got a nice shine to it, like a mirror finish. Hey guys. And walking up, you might notice these mounts here. This is for a rock and roll magma stabilizer system. You got one mount on each side. You can put an AMA out here and really keep this boat nice and level at anchorage. Nice and shiny Cruisers Yachts logo. Jumping on board to the back. You got your synthetic teak decking here. It's in great condition. On the swim platform, you got your swim ladder here. You have chocks that the owner has stored away for a tender. And of course, this is on a hydraulic lift. So while you're at anchor, you want to put the tender up on the swim platform, or you just want to be halfway in, halfway out of the water, you can lower this platform and enjoy nice cool water. Coming up, you got about 3 steps until you're in the cockpit area. You got a nice U-shaped lounge seating with storage underneath. You'll notice the refrigerator on one side with the grill. That seating once again. And then you've got your ice maker on the other side here. This thing is so clean. Again, it's a 2015, but it shows like it's absolutely brand new. Got that barbecue there, ready to go. You know what I'm gonna say? Hot dogs, hamburgers, Beyond Meat patties, whatever you're doing, you're squared away. You got the nice stainless polished boarding gates on both sides there. Go up to the bow. You can kind of see the size of the gangway, just how much room you have. You got safety rails on both sides. Give you a nice, easy access and a little bit of stability when you're walking on board. But just look at the size of the gangway. They didn't compensate for any size interior. When we go in and check that out, you'll just notice the amount of space that you have in there. You got your bow lounge up front, plenty of room for pretty much all your guests up here. You got your anchor locker with the upgraded polished anchor there. That thing is weighted, so it's always going to land face down. Got your searchlight up front, and of course those anchor controls both on the bow as well as on the interior. Looking back, this has a blue cover on it, but the padding is right underneath. Up top, you'll notice your Garmin XHD radar. We'll come around to the port side here. Again, just look how much space you have on those gangways. Nice and comfortable with the handrails. And coming back to the cockpit, plenty of room back here for entertaining. This does have a sure shade up top. You can see it neatly stowed away there. Simply click a button right over on this control panel to deploy the sunshade. And then stepping inside, you'll notice a few things. You've got your wet bar here with a stainless sink. This is actually a television that neatly stows away. You've got some storage for, right now it's set up for the bar area. Again, another cabinet and drawer to the left, just forward of that. This was custom made by Cruisers Yachts. It's an extra storage area. You can neatly put away VHF radios, sunblock, whatnot. This is removable, opening up that storage. You also got AC controls, power outlets, radio controls there. Come around to the little salon seating here. You got a nice large U-shaped seating. This is a high gloss wooden table. This does leaf out, so you can comfortably sit 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 or 6 people around the table. Look at the grain on that table. It's absolutely beautiful. Shows like it was brand new. We'll come around to the helm station. We've got an upgraded Garmin VHF. The owner has installed a wireless yacht controller, making docking and driving very simple, whether you want to choose to drive from behind the helm or if you want to come up on the bow, you have the option to do so with the yacht controller. And right now we currently have our chart up as well as our radar ready to transmit. You notice how nice and clean this area is. At the helm stations, you've got your Volvo IPS joystick controls. This does have the dynamic positioning, autopilot, docking mode. This is that button to engage the yacht controller. You've got stereo controls, and then you do have Bennett trim tabs with the auto trim tab function as well. Everything's nice and organized. All the controls are easy to access. Everything's labeled beautifully. So very well organized helm. You do have the Garmin remote via your starboard right arm. And on the left of the helm station, you do have the searchlight controls. Probably one of my favorite things about the 48 Cantius is the lower galley and salon area. It really opens this boat up. It makes it a perfect boat for cruising, spending the weekend on. You know, you have multiple places on the boat to entertain guests. We'll come down these wooden steps here. You got nice safety rails on the left side here coming down. You just see the size of this area. You've got a full refrigerator. You've got a flat screen television, a 2-burner stove. You've got the microwave convection oven with a polished stainless steel sink and faucet. Come around so you can see the size of this room. On the starboard side of the boat, you do have another little salon area. This does have a another high gloss wooden table. Now this table does come out, and this area does turn into a sleeping area. You can comfortably sleep 2 on here. I'll bring up the photo for you guys to see. You can see just how large this sleeping area is if you do have extra guests. One thing you'll notice while we're down here is the porthole windows. If you're at anchor or in the dock, you know, opening those windows up, getting a lot of extra fresh air running through the boat, which is something that you don't necessarily see often on boats like this, especially windows of this size. The control panel is nicely organized. When you open the door, these do light up. You've got your 120 volt AC power panel on the left and your 12 volt DC distribution system on the right. You got your freshwater indicator and black water indicator there, as well as controls for your generator and blower system. Easy to get to. It's nice that it lights up whenever you open the door, turns off whenever you close the door, but very convenient to access. We'll step into the forward stateroom now. You've got the island style bed set up front. Nice large windows on both sides, giving you extra light, including the hatch up top. Now there are blinds for all of these windows, including the hatch. Those are in great shape. And probably one of the coolest features about this forward stateroom too is just this giant walk-in shower that you have access to. You don't find showers of this size on boats like this. So really cool feature that Cruisers Yachts designed the 48 Cantius with. You got cedar lined closets that are super spacious here. Very nice. And then we'll come around to the opposite side. On the starboard side of the room, again, here's your day head. This head does have access via the lower salon area, galley area. Really nice, very spacious head for your guests to use. And coming back, I'll show you that door here to access that day head. Again, really nice. And coming back around, go ahead and show you the master stateroom. First thing you notice when you walk in is just the amount of headroom that you have here, making it nice and convenient for extra tall owner. Come around, you got a full beam master with your master bed in the center of the boat. You do have another flat screen television forward of the bed, and again those porthole windows that I mentioned earlier, giving you a nice cool breeze coming through the boat, which makes it very livable. You got your stainless faucet with your bowl sink here. Just aft of that sink, you do have your head with a dedicated walk-in shower. And there is quite a bit of room in this head. Okay, and then coming around in this lower compartment here, You do have your washer dryer, making it very convenient to throw a load of laundry in or just dry some towels off if you needed to. But that neatly stows away in that closet space there. They do have another cedar lined closet up top, as well as more storage for clothing here, as well as drawers along the entire width of the room. Now we'll go ahead and come up. One thing that I do have to say, I mean, it's a 2015, but this boat shows absolutely new. It has been very well taken care of. There are no signs of wear. This thing has been pampered its entire life and just shows absolutely beautifully. We'll come down into the engine room. I'll show you the power plant here. Go ahead and move these teak chairs. And open up the hatch. Nice large door to get down into the engine room. Make sure that the engine room light on is here. There we go. I'll go ahead and come down the ladder. The boat is equipped with Twin Volvo Penta IPS 600s with a Kohler diesel generator. This is a pod drive boat, so that IPS joystick makes it very maneuverable, especially in and around the docks. But you can go ahead and see just how nice and organized, how clean and tidy this engine room really is. If you're a boater, you know the best thing you can do for your boat is keep your engine room clean. And the current owner has definitely done so. You got air conditioning units on one side. You got your battery chargers up front with a reverso oil change system. You got your water heater and Glendenning located on the port side, just aft of your service batteries and engine batteries. But again, if you haven't checked out Cruisers Yachts, you're not familiar with the brand, they do a really good job labeling everything that's in these engine rooms, making it super convenient for an owner-operator. Not to mention the amount of headroom and serviceable space in this compartment. It makes it super convenient to get down here and wrench on the engines if you need to. Other than that, again, this is Captain Dainko. I appreciate the time and enjoyed showing you around the 48 Cantius today. Feel free to reach out to me anytime with questions. Again, this boat is located in Dana Point, and I look forward to seeing you guys out on the water shortly.